What's up, guys? Long time no see. Today is a beautiful day to get out and show you my backyard and some cool science stuff. But first, I have one science question for you. Do you have to have a heart to be considered living? Does something have to have a beating heart to be considered living? I have another question. Do all living things have to have a heart? Yes, the answer is if something has a heart, it's considered living. But what are the things that scientists consider when they're trying to decide whether an organism is considered living or not living? Come with me. We're going to find out. I'm going to go take you to my yard. Hi, welcome to my backyard. So what I wanted to show you first, the most important thing that all organisms that are considered living have are, I'm going to get my sample right here. I'm going to pull a leaf off my tree here, and I'm going to use this tool that I have that scientists sometimes use called a microscope. I'm going to see if I can look at it, and it's a special microscope adapted for my phone. So hopefully I can see if I can show you some cells off of this leaf, because this leaf is definitely considered living, and it is definitely made of cells, just like our bodies. So many things. Be back. Hello again. So one of the characteristics of something that's considered to be living is that it has cells. And so I wanted to show you an organism that might have only one cell, because I know a plant leaf probably has more than one cell. So let's check it out. I'm gonna open my hot tub here. So I put my phone on something that on my tripod. And now I'm going to rinse the water. So I was kind of curious now that I'm just rinsing the jar, making sure that I don't have any extra bird seeds, because it's the same bird seed jar that I just had. And we rinse it twice. We can do this. And please don't mind my dog and the fact that I don't know where to look on the camera yet. We're practicing on these videos. Okay, so I have my clean jar. I'm gonna get a sample of the water. And now what I'm gonna do with this sample is I'm gonna use that microscope that attaches to my phone and see if I can take a picture and show you what I see. Maybe I have an organism living in this water. Maybe I don't. We'll find out. Welcome back, guys. So one of the characteristics of living things, all living things have to get some type of energy and use energy. So I've got some bird seed here. Hopefully we can get some birds to come out and see, and you can see how birds use fuel or energy. And birds are definitely living things. Another characteristic of all living things is how does this living organism make more? So of course, we all know how babies are made. We have one parent and another parent, and we make a baby. That is sexual reproduction. But we do have another type of reproduction. It's called asexual reproduction. And we know whenever we put an A in front of a word, that means not. So this is a different type of reproduction, and I have an awesome organism that I got maybe a month ago, and I'd love to show it to you. So let me flip my camera around and show you. So I have this organism in a jar to have it protected, and now I'm going to zoom in so that you can see it better. But this, my friends, is a Venus flytrap. And it actually does reproduce sexually and asexually. Asexually means that it does not need to have a male and a female to make more. It can make more all on its own. Living things respond to their environment. Here's a picture of some parsley that I planted, and I planted it and put it on my porch, and my porch on one side is shady, and so the plant responded to the shade by growing towards the sun, and that's why all the plants are leaning to one side. Hi guys, now we're in my kitchen and I'm going to show you the next characteristic of living thing in a vegetable that's one of my favorite vegetables. It is cilantro. So we're going to open my fridge and get the cilantro out. Now cilantro, now we're going outside. If I show you the cilantro, there we go. It gets big, beautiful leaves, and it tastes delicious, and it's used in a lot of our dishes. So outside, I have some cilantro that's baby cilantro. And all things that have characteristics of living things have the ability to grow and mature. So here are my baby cilantros. Let me see if I can get them. The ability for an organism to eliminate waste. So we're in my backyard. I'm gonna pause the phone and flip my camera around, and we're gonna go looking for an organism that eliminates waste. Look what I have found. I have found an organism that eliminates waste. And I don't think he's going to she is actually going to go to the restroom right now, but I'm sure if we look around in the spot in the yard. Well guys, thanks for joining me in my backyard and going outside. It's okay to go outside, guys. Now, let me challenge you. Try and make your own video. Talk about living things, non-living things. Go outside and send it to us. Bye. Love you. Wash your hands.